You did. It's
Hey,
on.
I did hit
Yeah.
record. Awesome.
This
Welcome
guy's
back
on
to
one.
the Planet. Dude, I'm like,
drunk.
I'm on a beer. I'm on this
beer and a
hypnosis.
half, my
We're
dude.
still drinking the hypnosis. Good stuff, hey?
Yep. Sponsor us, please.
Yeah. Hey, we'll take the sponsorship. No problem. Hey, okay, so what we're talking about tonight, we are going to, on this little segment, we're going to talk about the creepiness of how well-tailored all of the advertising is on Instagram to you and your interests.
Algorithms, yo.
But it's great because I must obviously, I mean, they must know that I, like to drink, and they're telling me, hey, how to stop drinking. But I actually don't drink that much anymore. But I get a lot of these meditation and healthy food and diet and all that stuff. I mean, they really have got me dialed in, all kinds of metaphysical stuff.
Well, you've given up your right to privacy, Eric, by owning your phone, because your phone secretly listens to you. There's a microphone that you think is disabled that really isn't. So what it does is when you're having conversations with people, or even when you're looking up something, on a computer or your phone, like let's say you type in, a table saw, all of a sudden you'll see table saws on Instagram and Facebook and everything, right?
Wild, isn't it?
Yeah. And if you're talking about it with your buddies and you're like, oh yeah, dude, we fucking saw this killer wave the other day, all of a sudden you're gonna start seeing advertisements on surfboards and wax and meth, whatever surfboarders do nowadays.
Well, how come they don't send me images of bunnies? Because all I talk about is bunnies.
Like snow bunnies?
No, just cute little furry bunnies. I talk about cute little furry bunnies all
now
the
that you're
time.
talking about it, you'll probably see it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so that's how it works, and it's a little scary, but I mean, and there's really no way to turn it off unless you open up your phone and you figure out which microphone it is. I'm sure you could figure it out, but it just involves a little research. But
wait, is it your microphone, or is it also like the combination of your browsing
I
history?
heard that it's
your searches. It's
a combination of that, but then also I heard that there's two microphones. There's one that your phone uses to, obviously pick up on, phone calls and when you're talking, but then I heard there's a secondary microphone that actually picks up all that other shit.
Yeah, that's so creepy.
Yeah, and
Big Brother is watching. In case you were confused, in case there was any confusion there, Big Brother's watching.
yeah,
Really
and they always have been, and so, I don't think it's weird when you see certain shit pop up on your feed and you're like, oh my god, they just want you to buy stuff. It's like that movie They Live. We've talked about that movie plenty of times because that movie tells you exactly what's going on, and everybody ignores it. But here we are. We're letting it happen.
The camera's right here if you want to talk to your audience.
That's right. Yes. We're letting it happen, everybody. We are letting you and me keep buying your products.
Yes, that's right. Buy your hair care products. Buy your
Yeah,
nails,
because
buy
your
your
Aquanet
shoes,
listens to you.
all your stuff. Just go out there and purchase everything that they're asking you to purchase. Everything's okay. Spend, spend.
Yep. Consume. Procreate. Get
Yes.
married. Work forever.
Obey. Stay asleep. Do not question authority.
Uh-huh. And you got to make sure you're connected, because
Writing's on the wall.
Writing's on the wall.
Yes.
And if your mind's neglected, stumble, you might fall.
You might fall.
That's right. You got to see through them. So more about these videos. So you mentioned two guests that we had on before, Guy and
Okay,
Vince.
yeah. So it's so funny because like Vince James has been banned off of just about every platform, and every time he came on our show, he would get strikes, or we get strikes. And he's like, "Yeah, dude, all the shit that you're not supposed to talk about on YouTube and social media, they send me links to all that shit. It's like the algorithm just picks it up and sends him stuff that's controversial that they don't even want him talking about. It's pretty funny." So,
No, yeah. But, I mean, anything to sell, right?
yeah. No, even Guy said that. Even Guy's like, oh, yeah, every time I look at what they're sending me, it's like they're perpetuating this. They're perpetuating my psychosis. They're perpetuating all the shit that I talk about,
Yeah.
all the stuff that I talk about that they won't even allow me to talk about on social media. They're sending me the links to it.
Yep. They want you to stay on your phone in the black mirror that is your phone.
I know.
They're hypnotizing you, really.
And you know what's crazy about it is, you know, here we are. We're putting out a podcast. We're putting out this thing on YouTube that's all about watching us. We want watch me. Hey, look at me. I'm so cool. And look at Jorge over here. Isn't he handsome? But the point being, yeah, okay. Get your fix, but don't live on it. Did I mention that my kids are going to hate me for telling, but we limit technology for them.
Your kids are going to hate you because you're telling everybody
Yeah.
this.
That we limit the technology.
Doesn't everybody do that? No, not everybody, because I do see people.
No, there's some parents that let their fucking kids just run amok with technology. And you know what? I'll bet you those kids are depressed too.
Oh, if they're not depressed now, they will be, especially the kids that you see at the restaurants. And they're between the ages of 3-4 months and 3, and or even 5, and they have tablets in their fucking face, all fucking day because they want to shut them up. It's an easy and quick fix, but it's a long term.
There's neuropsychological damage that gets done because it's anytime that you are constantly stimulating your brain in a certain way, your brain creates axioms that will make a repetitive pattern and a neural pathway in your brain to function a certain way. So if it's being rewarded constantly with all the games and all this and that, well, your brain's going to start functioning
It's
that
like
way.
a drug. Eventually, your brain will not be able to produce that same chemical that makes you happy. That chemical is
Serotonin?
serotonin. I think so. So when your body...
Dopamines and serotonin.
Yes. So when your body suddenly just is so dependent on, this thing, right? This tool, eventually it can't produce it. And what do? You crave more. Just like drugs. That's what happens when people get addicted.
Scary shit, you guys. Hey, man, find balance.
Yes.
Balance. Poppy, can you please tell them to find balance?
Yeah. So everybody, you got to remember, find balance. You can't always be on your phone. Don't let your kids be on your phone all the time. And even you, adults, parents, old people, stop playing Candy Crush. All right, nobody cares. You're not going to win anything if you beat the damn game.
I just want my fix, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to, but it's fucking pathetic when I'm on the freeway or I'm driving anywhere and I see kids and old people and even middle-aged people on their fucking phones and the light turns green and they're not moving.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
And then you look over and they're just like, and even when they're driving it, and they're, oh my God, and the worst thing is when they have kids in the front seat or in the back seat, and like, what kind of influence are you putting? Oh my God. It fucking pisses me off, and I'm sorry, like, these people do not belong in this world because it's...
And you know what? I'm going to give a kudos to Matthew McConaughey, our favorite guy, because during the Super Bowl, he talked about that whole virtual reality thing. While everyone else is checking out this world right here, you can buy that automobile by whomever the automobile manufacturer was.
Whoever it was.
And go out there and live the life out there, out in nature.
That's right.
Was it Toyota or Nissan or whatever?
Toyota, whatever it was.
I know it was an automobile company.
I'm sure it was an American brand, maybe. Yeah. But either way, yeah, there you go. Thank you, Matthew McConaughey, for that lovely commercial, even though you didn't come up with it.
Yeah, but that's okay. He's the right guy to be the voice for that.